Ferrari just revealed major future changes. Ferrari has just revealed some of their plans for 2023. They're making some team changes and planning to reveal a new car. According to sources, they also have passed the FIA tests. Ferrari is finally ready to unveil its very own SUV. What more does the Italian squad have up its sleeve? You have to watch the complete video to find out. If you are new here, just click on the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get instant notifications of the latest videos. So, without further ado, let's get straight into this. Scuderia Ferrari is reportedly on track to meet its goals for the 2023 season, with development progressing and critical FIA tests passing. This is according to Italian journalist Franco Nugnes, who claims Ferrari was largely unaffected by the change in leadership over the winter break. The Italian team is said to have passed the FIA crash tests and completed all of the necessary preparations for pre-season testing and the team's car launch on February 14th. Despite failing to win the championship, Ferrari's F175 provides a solid foundation for the team to build on the next season. Fred Vasseur is now fully integrated into the Maranello camp, though his impact on next year's car will be minimal given the late stage at which he joined. Mattia Binotto's technical expertise gave him additional influence over the team's direction and development, a one-of-a-kind position unlikely to be repeated in the future. Benedetto Vigna, Ferrari's CEO, is said to be taking a more active role in the team's progression over the winter, indicating the team's desire to address previous shortcomings. Underestimating Ferrari's ability to produce a race-winning car would be foolish, given that the team was frequently in contention for victory last season. More than anything, the 2023 season will be a litmus test for Ferrari's operational and strategic adjustments. There's also the issue of establishing a hierarchy between Leclerc and Sainz after the team struggled to manage both drivers' needs in the most recent campaign. Ferrari's involvement, or lack thereof, in the championship battle will ultimately determine how severely their management is tested. Red Bull and Mercedes will certainly be very competitive in 2023, so the Scuderia must show some of the ruthlessness that has earned the team previous success. Italy broke some major news. Specifically, Ferrari is attempting to reinsure investors following the death of long-serving CEO Sergio Marchionne, and amid speculation about how it will handle A. ever-tightening emissions regulations, and B. the introduction of its much-anticipated SUV. The company announced a 5-year midterm plan today at its capital markets meeting in Maranello and answered many questions, gave much information that you and I don't care about and, in any case, need help understanding. So, here are the headlines, condensed for your watching pleasure. Didn't that get your attention? The truth is that Ferrari is working on an SUV of some sort, but new CEO Luis Camilleri says he adores hearing SUV in the same sentence as Ferrari, and that the company's new car will be something entirely different, defying all existing acronyms. I don't want to offend anyone who can use the term with less discomfort, he says, but in the general sense, SUV just does not sit well with our brand and all that it represents. What we create will be unique in many ways and will challenge expectations. It will be unmistakably a Ferrari and will include never-before-seen features. The Not an SUV was released near the end of the company's midterm plan in 2022 and will be powered by hybrid technology. The name Purosangue, Italian for thoroughbred, was bandied about a lot during the press conference, but it needs to be clarified whether that's the name thing will actually go by when it goes on sale. Ferrari believes it has significantly updated its internal combustion engine and made significant changes under the bodywork for its Formula 1 car in 2023. F1's most famous team has not won Grand Prix since 2019, having spent the previous 2 seasons recovering from a significant performance setback, primarily in the power units but also in the chassis. In late 2019, concerns about Ferrari's engine performance led to FIA technical directives that restricted certain techniques, leaving Ferrari with a significant power deficit. Ferrari addressed this partially with its 2021 power unit, then introduced a new hybrid system during the season that significantly improved performance and served as the foundation for the energy recovery system in the 2023 design. Simultaneously, Ferrari has been working on a new V6, partly to optimize the design for the new 10% ethanol fuels that F1 will use in 2023, but primarily as part of an ambitious project to address the team's remaining engine deficit. With the exception of the hybrid, the power unit is significantly different from the current one, Ferrari F1 boss Mattia Binotto said. There will be some changes to the hybrid system for 2023 as first for the regulations because more sensors are required from FIA in all the systems. However, the overall system is very similar to the one we raced at the season's end. The rest, especially on the internal combustion engine, is significantly different, he says. We have a new fuel, 10% ethanol, which has significantly changed the combustion. Simply by using a different fuel, regardless of the supply, we are losing more or less 20 horsepower, indicating that the combustion process has changed significantly. Every engine manufacturer has had to adapt to the new fuel, and each team is also building brand new cars that adhere to completely different technical regulations. This includes a significant departure from the previous generation's aerodynamic platform. Despite concerns that the FIA has made the rules overly prescriptive, Binotto claims that there is still room for innovations and that Ferrari has pursued new ideas beyond the surface aero components, and we approach the exercise with a very open mind. When looking at the car concept, what was possible or not, which is not only the external shapes but whatever you could have done under the bodywork in terms of layout, in terms of suspension design, in terms of architecture, including as well as the power architecture, I think that the team made significant innovations. The overall design that we are now formalizing differs significantly from the 2021 project. If Ferrari's bold claims about its significantly reworked car and engine package prove correct and have the desired impact, the team may be able to re-enter the championship race. It has been a part of F1's midfield for the past 2 seasons, during which Mercedes won the championship unopposed in 2020 and then battled Red Bull in 2021. After a season-long battle that swung its way after the introduction of the hybrid system, Ferrari beats McLaren to 3rd place in the 2021 Constructors' Championship. It also won 2 pole positions in Monaco and Azerbaijan and finished the season as the 3rd fastest car, indicating that the SF21 was successful in addressing some of the draggy 2020 car's flaws. However, Ferrari finished 290 points behind championship winner Mercedes and had an average deficit of more than 0.7%, roughly 6/10 around a hypothetical 90-second lap. That is why the 2023 project has been deemed a priority and necessity by Ferrari, as Binotto believes it will be impossible to produce a good or competitive car in 2023 using conventional development methods. That is why the 2023 project has been deemed a priority and necessity by Ferrari, as Binotto believes it will be impossible to produce a good or competitive car in 2023 using conventional development methods. The bottom line is that Binotto believes Ferrari should aim to win races again in 2023 and that whatever we have is the best result of a team effort, and that's important to us. But that it may be too early for a consistent challenge. What will be important for us next year is to continue growing, Binotto said, and it is to close the gap with competitors even further. However, as Ferrari, it's in our DNA. What matters is that you can compete for the pole and win, at least in some races. That is simply the result of continuous growth and improvement. I'd be disappointed if we didn't improve from last year. At the start of next year, maybe at the start of the season, there will be a difference in competitiveness between the cars because of the way each team may have interpreted the rules and solutions you bring. What is important as a Ferrari driver is the ability to recognize and address weaknesses quickly. Team reaction will be critical. Let's just hope that they will stick to whatever decision Ferrari makes. You guys are all truly amazing and I appreciate every last one of you watching. I mean that, and I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day. Do subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section. And as always, I will see you again very soon.